What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reviewing a video from 8 at the Table titled What Makes a Good Man a Good Man?
I mean, a lot of things. So I'm curious to see if their points are, are accurate or
Of value, yeah.
yeah.
It's not just a bag, a paycheck,
I swear,
a come up.
if they say 6 foot, 6 packs, 6 figure, whatever, right?
6 feet.
Oh, I'm tired. Nah. Hopefully they actually get into some substance of a person and a person's character. I guess, anyways, we'll see what they have to say.
Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get right into this video. So here we go. All right, guys, make sure you don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. 60% of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, which is ridiculous. Out here hustling, putting in this work. Hustlers respect hustlers. So if you respect what we're doing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So let's go ahead and get right into it.
So how did you mess up the relationship with a good man?
I was ready for this good man because I was dating a loser right before. So it was like, it was like
An upgrade.
Yeah, it was. It genuinely was. And we got into it and it was very fast. Like right in the beginning, he was like, I'm all in, I'm here. And it was like days into it. So there was no time to like,
love
it was
bombing. That's
yes,
what
it was.
like.
It was like, I'm here. This is what I want to do. I'm also not the type of girl. I don't want to know how much you make. You say you make money and you pay your bills, and that's fine. That's all I need to know, right? That's me. But he said to me, he was like, I'm not gonna lie, I do really well for myself. So I was like, okay, good for you. Done. Like I make my own money, you make your own money. Then I started realizing like, oh, he really genuinely meant that. Like one time he came over my house for a work trip. He was going to Vegas and he took all his stuff out of his bag to like unpack, and then there was like a wad of cash for gambling. Like he was like, I'm gonna go gamble when I'm in Vegas. And I was like, how do you just have all that? I felt like we were going to a serious level. I wanted to move in with him. I wanted to push it to the next level, and he was giving me none of that. He didn't want to talk about my emotional issues. He pushed it on. He said, "Oh, you have a therapist for that. Like, talk to her about that."
All right,
you sound like a good
man.
Based on what she's saying, she had her own personal mental issues, and him saying, I don't want to deal with that. And ultimately, I don't want to pursue this, is what he was saying. What are your thoughts on that?
Pursue, what do you mean, the relationship?
Like getting to that next level, right?
Oh,
Because she wanted to move in and this and that, and he was like, nope.
Yeah. Well, maybe she was moving a bit fast. I don't know how long she said that they were dating for. I don't know if I caught that. But yeah, it puts you in a sucky like position, just because if you're ready to move forward but the other person isn't, it's like it can get awkward. And I think so far from what she's talking about like talking to your partner about like things that are going in your life and any issues like that, I don't think that was the right thing for him to do, to say like, oh, don't talk to me about those things, go talk to somebody else. That's not what you want to, like, you should be able to share with your partner like what's going on in your life and the struggles that you're going through to help each other,
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I think it depends on what the issues are. If it's like, hey, I'm having a bad day at work, yeah, for sure, you should talk to your partner. But it doesn't sound like it was a easy fix, right? Because if you have to see a therapist,
it might not be the right person to talk to.
It's deep, right? And as a man, I didn't go to school to be a therapist, so I wouldn't be able to give you the best advice if it's that deep, right?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like she has had, from previous relationships, like she's had some trauma, right? And first of all, if you are in the dating market, you should not be in the dating market if you have this type of trauma, right? Like you should take time off to fix it before you get into a relationship. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I think, well, sometimes it's not always that's the case where you're like, I'm trying to work on myself, and then someone comes along that, you know what I mean? If that was the case, then so be it, if it's the right person for you. But yeah, I think I do agree more with what you said, though. If it's obviously, it's a fine line, right? Like if it's certain things that you need to just talk through with somebody, then of course you can talk to your man about it, whatever, or your friends. But yeah, certain things, if it's really to an extent where you're like, you you need like professional help, you know, go talk to somebody, because that person's not going to be able to actually help you. You're just going to end up just, you know, talking and not getting to any resolution. So yeah, anyways, and she's also talking a lot about like him making money and stuff. So far I'm not really sure where she's headed with this like good man situation, because she's talked about how he wasn't there to listen to her when she had issues, and you know, he doesn't want to move forward in the relationship, and you know what I mean. So
yeah, like she's not saying she's not saying he's a good person. You know, he does this really well, he does that really well. All we've gotten from this is he makes a lot of money and he didn't want to deal with my therapy. Like, that's it. That's the extent of this.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and continue. Let's see what else she has to say.
You fumbled the bag or you fumbled the good man?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I think it was like, I don't know. So this is the thing. I didn't think he was a good man because he had money. But I think that's important to say in terms of like what people think a good man is. I don't know, because some people...
You fumbled the bag. That's it.
I definitely did. I ended up cheating on him because I...
Sis, shh. Women don't cheat.
I'm just going to be 100% honest. He knows. We all know. My therapist knows. We're getting through it. I think at the end of the day, I was pushed.
I think I've been.
But yeah, I think that you fumbled the bag. You didn't fumble a good man.
Okay.
Yeah, like if anything, he fumbled a good woman.
Thank you.
Because if he
That's
was,
what my therapist says.
oh yeah, she's
You know your therapist. You got
all you need is some black Francis.
He was whispering sweet nothings into my ear. That's what it was.
clear, like, good example of love bombing. Love bombing is when a person, like, yes, I want to be all in, I want this and this and that, and once they get you to a place where they want to get you, which he did, where now she's emotionally invested, that's when they pull back.
Yes.
And they start the manipulation.
He doesn't even know you that well. Yeah, you said days in, he was like saying all of these things, and that's why I said
Love
to me,
bombing.
that's a red flag.
I mean, I do it all the time. They come and go. It's not whatever. I don't care when I fumble a good man. Like,
You don't
really?
care.
I don't, because they
So
come and go.
what makes them a good man, and how did you fumble it?
Just,
You mean a nice guy? Because nice guys are different from
man
good
for
men.
me.
Because we all know the nice guy finishes
I feel
last.
like a good
We
man
don't
is
gotta
somebody
talk about
that's
that.
mentally stable, financially stable, emotionally there for you. And it's kind of like sometimes they want to be too much in control. I'm not a wee man. I bad because I'm not a wee man. And you're not going to tell me to jump and I'm going to jump. And he's had a good woman, a woman that comes home at 8, you know, that's next to her man at a certain time. I wasn't that woman and I messed up the bag. And I mean, a man, a good man.
We're getting confused.
The guy before my husband, I fumbled him. And now that I look at him, he's an engineer, he's doing well, he's married and he's doing well. But he was good. What I considered good. He came from a good family background. It was very impressive for me because I come from a big family where our value is marriage and keeping the family together. And he was that. And he proposed to me. And I took the ring because it was cute, but I wasn't mentally where he was. He wanted a family. He wanted to settle down. Where I was like, I want to party. I didn't care about all of that.
All right, so let's just pause right there. She had a good man, and she just wanted to party. So why be in that relationship? Why string on that man to the point where he'll get down on one knee and to propose to you? So she wanted to hot girl summer in her 20s. Now that she's 30, 40s, here she is reminiscing about the good times of having a good man.
No, I think she said she ended up, they're married. They're married now, everything's fine.
Oh, that's what she said?
Yeah, but it was in the beginning where she was just like, I took the ring because it was cute. I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, I guess, because she wanted to party, but he wanted to settle down and start a family and stuff. I think that's what she was saying.
Okay, I missed that.
Yeah.
I completely missed it. I'm pretty sure she said that she just wanted to party, right?
Yeah, she said that at the time when he proposed.
Okay.
Now she's saying now like they're
Let's
married.
continue. I'm curious to what else she has to say.
Okay.
When I compare every man I've ever been with to now, and I haven't been with a lot, let's clarify that, he's the top of the list of how I should have been treated.
How old were you?
I was 19.
Oh, girl, but
Well,
it had to be a balance.
I'm going to say this to y'all because you guys don't get it. From your 19 to your 30.
So there it is. She has no ring on that finger.
Oh damn! I was looking at the wrong hand. Sorry guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
So
she messed up.
she messed up. So she was entering party mode and she just wanted to party. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now that she's 30, 40s,
she's looking back.
Now she's looking back.
Okay. Now
You know what I
I'm
mean?
on the same page.
So she's hit the wall, right? She's hit the wall where her options are dwindling. No disrespect to her, she's overweight. You know, like I could go on and on, right? But let's just leave it there.
Yeah, we'll leave it there and we'll continue what you
Anyway,
say.
she's in a position where her options are low, and now she's looking around to figure out what's next. But let's go ahead and continue. Let's see what else she has to say.
That fumbling is right in that area. I'm
You
letting
hit the
y'all know right
danger
now.
zone
That
after
fumbling after the 30 is the danger zone. Now you
Yeah.
fiending trying to go over your standard list to find that dude.
If you're 19, you meet a man, you probably thinking about partying and getting
Not
drunk
necessarily.
and getting laid. But a lot of young 19-year-olds, that's what they're thinking of.
If you come from a family background where you see all the women in your family are married and you looking at the morals of your family at 19, yes, if you see it, you only behaved what you see.
Okay, but a lot of us don't come from a good family. Like a lot of us don't come from a family where you see the mother and the father. When you meet a man that's like 32 or 35 and they're ready for a family and you're young, or, you know, older men like younger women, you're not ready for that a lot of time. You're selling because you're like, okay, this man could take care of me, they could take care of my family. And sometimes you're not ready to just sit there and be home, and you know, sometimes you just want to have one night
Barefoot and
stands.
pregnant.
I've only been in one serious long-term relationship, and yeah, he was shit. And it took me a while, a long time.
All right, we were gonna zoom past that, but
No.
let's stop that.
Because she said some stuff before too, and I'm just like, whoop, I don't know. Like because when she was explaining about like how she lost a good man, she was just like, they come and go. Well, it's whatever. Let me not sit home, do whatever, and just be boring. Like, nah, this is the type of person that likes chaos and likes, you know, something new and exciting all the time, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like again, the whole pair bonding thing. Like, she is so out of touch with being feminine that any guy that wants her to be feminine, she'll automatically call him controlling, or she'll just pull out and say, "I'm out of here." Right? She's fully masculine. Right? Her attitude, the way she talks, down to her haircut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we probably go to the same barber. So
Oh
you know what I'm saying? So I mean, you have anything to add?
I don't know if I have anything else to add. Like, I think, okay, wait. Nah, let them keep talking, and then I'll have more later.
To figure that out, to know that that's not who I wanted to be with. Like the love wasn't right. That's not how I wanted to be loved. I didn't see a future with us, so I left. I didn't feel like I fumbled that.
I feel like all of us sitting here, we fumbled the bag with a good man, because well, you've been married already, but if you're not married or you're not with that man anymore, and he was a good man or he was what you wanted, you fumble that bag.
It's just like dating. Like you fumble a bag and you may fumble another one, and you may fumble another good man. Like it's like that may just happen.
I feel like if I see a good man, I'm on it.
Well,
Do anyone really know what is a good man? He got the bag. Let's take that out the picture.
Yeah.
And just say, what is a good man?
No,
What
I feel
really
like-
is a good man?
I don't know. Me as a woman, I feel like a good man for me is a man that serves his woman. You know what I mean? And for me, it's just like I'm gonna serve you too, obviously, because that's my job. But it's like I feel like the person I'm talking about would like take my shoes off, ask me, "You good? Like, are you okay?" Like, hand me, I waited for, like, put me on a pedestal and treated me like very, very well. Like, you know, and he wasn't like, he didn't feel less of a man. Like,
I feel like we're generalizing the definition of a good man. I feel like a good man is very subjective. We all each have our definition of what a good man is. A good man checks all your boxes, what you feel like a good man is. And sometimes we fumble good men, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we haven't even come in contact with them.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end this. It's interesting to see that how modern women think. Put me on a pedestal, make me your god, and that's the definition of a good man.
She said it so sweetly too. She's just like, you know, for him to serve me, take off my shoes, put me on a pedestal. She said it so sweetly too, and it's just like, sweetheart, that's not healthy. No one should be put on a pedestal, honestly, and like men or women, but like there should be a level of respect for both sides, and like obviously like wanting to be there for one another and all that kind of stuff, right? Because when you go into the area of like putting someone on a pedestal, it can turn left. So Oh my god. They're acting like no one knows what a good man is. Like, they're acting like they only talked about money.
No, the thing
Do you know
is,
what I mean?
you have a bunch of dysfunctional single women
Talking about their dysfunction.
asking each other, talking about their dysfunction, but asking each other what's a good man. Like, if
None
you
of
really
them
want to
know.
know what a good man or a good relationship is, like, you should have people that have been married for 20, 30, 40 years on this panel discussing what a good relationship is.
Yes.
Like, you shouldn't be asking dysfunctional, like, this is like blind leading blind.
100.
You know what I
That's
mean?
exactly what I was thinking.
Like,
Yeah.
everyone here is operating in the dark, trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, these guys have 21,000 subscribers. I mean, young women and young men are gonna look at this and think this is normal, and it's just misguiding in regards to a long-term longevity relationship. But anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end this video. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.